Hello, everybody. HB Gibson here. You just entered into a dimension of random geekiness, and I'm going to hit this on Facebook as well. We are live both on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching me live, if you're not watching me live, and you're watching this after it's live, hi, Facebook. Just turn Facebook on. If you're watching me live right now, thank you for joining me. If you're not watching this live, thank you for watching. And yes, we're going to be doing a quick non-spoiler review of Joker. Excuse me. One of the things that I was afraid of and I was worried about was I was going to go into this theater and have a split down the middle feeling about this movie. I had a feeling that it was going to be really good, but I was worried about the fact that this was going to be such a Joker-centered film that it's just going to ignore everything else in the DC universe, in the Batman universe. Without revealing too much, it did not do that. Let's just say that this is a solid Joker origin film that took part of the Joker's origin from a comic book called The Killing Joke. If any of you comic book fans out there know anything about The Killing Joke, you will know, and as you have seen in the trailer, that before Arthur Fleck became the Joker. Now, you know, the Joker, let me stop right there. The Joker, his alias, the person who he was before the Joker, name has changed a couple of times. He was Jack Napier in the Tim Burton Batman. Now this time he's Arthur Fleck. And when you go to the comic books, the Joker, when he would talk about his past, it would change each and every time. And you pretty much, when you see the film, you will see the possibility and the reason why his origin changes all the time. I'm not going to go too much into it, but the origin that was depicted in the film came directly out of the comic book. At least part of it came directly out of the graphic novel, The Killing Joke. If you're not interested in actually reading the comic book, maybe you can probably download The Killing Joke, the animated film, which really wasn't that good. You would expect it to be much better and much more gritty like the comic was, but you know, you watch it at your own discretion, but you will see a similarity of the origin that was taken, you know, and put into this film. Very, very well done. Very, very well done. And I was, as I said, I was worried about the fact that they would omit the Batman universe. I'm gonna let you know right now. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna let you know. I'm not gonna spoil it. I said this is not spoiler, but let's just say this is a very, very solid Joker in the Batman universe story. And I'm gonna tell you something. If they wanted to do a sequel, which I know that, you know, Joaquin Phoenix is, you know, he's like a very, very artistic actor. You know, he's not into sequels, I guess, doesn't believe in sequels or whatever. But I did read somewhere that, you know, he said that there are many different places that he felt that he and the director, I believe the director's name was, let me just make sure that I get the director's name right. Of course, you know, I want to be Todd Phillips. It was directed by Todd Phillips. He said he really liked working with Todd Phillips, and he said that there are many other directions they realized that there are other directions that Joker can go. He just really, really liked working with Todd Phillips. I know that for a fact. And there are people that have said that after they saw this Joker film, they were like, oh, you know, Batman could not possibly be in this. This could not possibly be a DC cinematic universe with this type of a film. I call nonsense on that one. They could put this in the DCU. You know, stop it. I mean, everybody's so disappointed with the DCU, and everybody was just saying, oh, this is just such a Joker standalone movie that it can't be in the DCU. BS. I believe it can. I totally believe it can be in the DCU. Absolutely. I was even watching. As a matter of fact, I had an idea on how to put Batman in the sequel. If you want to keep it Joker, if you want to call it, like still make it a Joker movie, the sequel, the way it ends, you could totally put Batman in it. You totally can. Maybe not with the Joaquin Phoenix, though, the way the story was told. You can probably get somebody else, maybe. But this could totally be a DCU film. And I know you're probably thinking, like, those who've seen this was like, well, listen, how can the Joker go on? How could the Joaquin Phoenix Joker go on? You get another person to play the Joker, I guess. But no, in this particular Joker film, you can see why Batman himself would not be in this one. And if you see it, you'll see why. But if this same director, Todd Phillips, got somebody else to play the Joker, they could totally make this into a DC Universe film. But I don't think that with Joaquin's performance as the Joker, you would probably have a hard time measuring up to how wonderful this movie is. But the overall cinematography, the overall direction of the film, maybe not Joaquin Phoenix, maybe somebody else, but Todd Phillips could totally do a Batman movie if he wanted to. But we are looking forward to the Matt Reeves Batman film. And so how did I like it? I loved it. It was really, 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 really good. It's just hard hitting. A lot of the Joker-esque things are in it. Joaquin Phoenix hit a lot of targets. I'll say, like, really nailed a lot of Joker-esque sorts of things that you would expect from the Joker if you ever read a comic book in your life. But like I said, this movie could totally be in the DCU. But by the way this movie went, the storytelling, I don't think that Joaquin Phoenix would go on to be the Joker. Perhaps somebody else, and they better be good. They better be just as good as Joaquin Phoenix. Right now, Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger, the better Joker. You can't say who is a better Joker. Heath Ledger did his thing. Joaquin Phoenix did his. But if they were to continue this and have a Batman be in it, like I said, if you saw the movie, you will know that probably Joaquin Phoenix probably would not be the Joker around this time. But you will see in the film how Joker can still exist with what they did. They can go on and do a sequel. Probably wouldn't have Batman in it if they use Joaquin Phoenix. And if you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I was very satisfied with the Joker. Fantastic. But I'm still calling BS about the fact that Todd Phillips can't do a DCU film and have Batman in it. There it is. So that's my review. That's my non-spoiler review. Joaquin Phoenix, well done. Very, very well played. Played his descent into madness was ridiculous. Wow. But that's it. That's my non-spoiler review. Love you out of life, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.